Spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play, partner. Here's 2nd and long. Working near his goal line. Dumped off to his running back. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. From his end zone, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
4th down, here's Murray. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. No one's around him. He's got space. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10, Murray. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. First and 10 from the 43. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake. Here's Smith. Cut near the goal line. They strike for 23 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Jency does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. He'll work against the blitz. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
13 next. Hey, we go slide. 49. Hey, along the right. Middle. Along the right.
Now Smith. And it's in goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Jack's left. Hey, here we go, hey. 2 steps. Finish it on. Strike. Ours. Hey, go flip her up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off Cody Simon.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. A run here. This is DeMercado. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 23 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. DeMercado on the carry. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Murray here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Murray to throw. Setting up the screen. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They snap it to Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing is Smith. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Smith to the air now. Throwing for the back of the end zone. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Smith's going to throw again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here's Kyler to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Ball is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be stopped on 3rd and goal, so a big choice to make now on 4th down. Let's see how this penalty flag affects things. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Genty from the gun. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds him over the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Here's Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
From the gun, Smith. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Alert! Hey, it's a clip. 49, flip it off, 49.
Smith's going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Murray on the play fake. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Close.
They're going play action. It's Murray. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner chicken dinner.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Shoots away from 1. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be against Jency, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Middle. Like Jack's left. 13X.
Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Third and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. He's getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
There we go, Sonoma. Check 59, check 59, Cobra, Cobra. 49, flip it off, 49. 53, 53, 13 X. There we go, Sonoma.
Looking to throw, Smith. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Strike.
Again, it's Smith to the air. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. That's the third time they've gone for 2, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
No ball.
Smith will try again on second. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on third, Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running back sent in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders take over just shy of the 40.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the